Hi, this is Biz Buzz Radio on TV. I'm Catherine Johns, and my guest is Cheryl Kuba, the Executive Director of LivHome. So LivHome, I was about to say you take care of seniors. Does that sum it up, or is there more to it than that?
It does sum it up. However, we can manage the whole person no matter what their needs are. And when you say, we actually work with the elderly primarily, but there are folks who also are in need, folks who have MS, Parkinson's, etc., that aren't really elderly.
So LivHome provides home care but not health care, is that right?
It provides home care, but it also provides care management, which is very interesting because if you're an adult daughter, say, in California, you can have somebody helping you as a surrogate daughter here manage your mom or dad.
What if you're an adult son? Could you do some of the work for a change?
Absolutely.
I mean, isn't it true that it's always the daughters?
It's the daughter. It's usually the oldest daughter. It's usually the unmarried daughter. And the daughter who's in the business.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yes, that you sound like you're speaking from the voice of experience.
A little bit, yeah.
You know, it struck me that if there's a growth industry anywhere, it would have to be working with seniors. Do you find that it seems like there's a lot of companies getting into that business?
Well, there
and they're
are.
all doing well.
Because as the baby boomers age, and you and I are in that generation, thank you very much.
We are.
Our parents are in the what we call the greatest generation, and they're the ones who need the help. But now there are also folks who have the double-tiered generation where we need to help our parents, we also need to help our grandparents because people are living so much longer.
Whoa, that's almost too much.
Scary.
So, you know, not speaking about business, but just in a personal way, what are some tips you would have for people who have older parents or grandparents that need help? What should we be looking for? What should we be doing?
Well, absolutely. There are 45 million family caregivers in the world, and the family caregiver has to take care of themselves first. Just like the airlines tell you to put on your own oxygen mask first before you help an elderly person, that happens right at home. You know, with that many family caregivers in the world, that's 1 in 4 households. So when you look down your block, count off every 4th house, somehow there's an elder situation going on where they need help. Take care of yourself first and then include the senior in every decision.
So that's kind of hard, isn't it? You have that impulse to skip them and just decide something and tell them what to do.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure that doesn't work well.
In every family you need a spokesperson. You need a spokesperson who's maybe closest to the parent. Because with 6 siblings you're going to have 6 different opinions. But too often we leave the elder out.
Yeah. So bring them into the equation, take care of yourself, and how do you know if you need professional help, LivHome or whoever? What would be a cue that it's time to reach out to somebody who does this for a living?
Well, in every scenario, you don't want to have to take on the actual parenting of your parent. And you also don't want to be the one, for dignity's sake, that has to do the personal care. It's really better to have an outside person who you can
I don't even want to think about the personal care, much less do it.
Yeah. And we deal with a lot of things coming out of the body, if I can say it that way.
You can say it that way, and then you've said enough.
You know, it changes the equation, even if it's a spouse taking care of another spouse. You don't want to have your spouse be in the role of somebody who's got to clean up after you.
Yeah.
And you really want to you don't want to rock that relationship. It's better to have somebody else who you have hired and paid, and to definitely go through an agency so that you have backup, so that they've been screened, their backgrounds have been checked. You don't want to invite a stranger into your house. And unfortunately, these are desperate times. So people are doing desperate things.
Right.
So you want to make sure there's a background check, these people are screened, that they can speak well, that they can also really be maybe the light in your parents' day. This may be the only person who they see all day, so that they're compassionate and they smile and they truly become a family member for you.
I love that, the light in their day. Thanks for being here. Cheryl Kuba is my guest, the Executive Director of LivHome. I'm Catherine Johns, and this is Biz Buzz Radio on TV. Biz Buzz is part of the Linked Local Network. Link locally and connect globally.